Well, you probably know Bobbie Thomas for her fashion contributions on the Today Show.
Or maybe from her days on the red carpet for E! But today she's joining us to talk about self-care and a way to bring joy to our day.
Bobbie, it is such a pleasure to have you with us today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
All right, so
yes, it's all about us.
I want to say yes to joy. How do I do that, Bobbie? How do I say yes to joy?
Yes. You know, I just think it's important to, if you say yes to you, then joy follows. And I think we all have a hard time. When you wake up in the morning, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I touch my phone and I think I'm looking at the time, but I end up down the social media rabbit hole or checking a bunch of emails, which is usually people asking of me, where I'm just reacting to everyone else's needs or demands. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yes, although I agree. Yeah, I know you say we shouldn't do this, and a few years ago I stopped that practice, and I do think it makes it much better if you give yourself some time without it in the morning.
Right? So use that first 30 minutes of your day, like put you first. I mean, we hear when we get on an airplane, put the mask on you, but put a Post-it note on your phone the night before of the one thing that's really important to you in that moment. Like, what do you want to do in the morning? Do you want to stretch? Is it tackle something you've been pushing off for days, even if you take just a piece of it? For me, that just really sets me on a completely different track. And I find that when I can kind of take care of me, I do have a more joyful perspective. When I say hello to my son, I'm not as uptight or stressed out or busy. And, you know, beyond that, you know, time, it's the only thing we really own. I mean, think about it, guys. That's it, time. And it's a precious resource we all want more of. So your schedule, if you think about your calendar, and I know for me, a big aha moment was just the idea that everybody else is in my calendar, you know, special events, work meetings, my son, you know, whatnot. And the one thing that was missing was me. And it seems kind of silly or simple because you should remember to take time for yourself. But whether it's scheduling, you know, a day off somewhere for you or an afternoon, or to remember if you want to go golfing, if you want to try something new, you know, we're so obsessed with being productive and we associate that a lot with work or to-do lists or cleaning or anything, but we don't really think about the joyful productivity in our lives, like taking a class or just sleeping, napping, reading. For me, I have 15-minute blocks that I have been doing a really good job at, I have to say, scheduling. And a lot of it has been inspired by my new partnership, which is a big reason why I'm talking to you. Russell Stover has launched their first collection of no sugar added chocolate bars called Joy Bites. And when the brand came to me, I thought, you know, what a great idea, because instead of just focusing on the product, yes, the product is awesome. And I want you to know that, you know, it is carefully crafted with select non-GMO and organic ingredients. There's no artificial flavors, preservatives. It's made with plant-based stevia extract. The packaging is 100% recyclable. It's amazing. But the bigger message was, we really want to spread and foster joy. And we'd like for you to help share these tips or talk about the ways we can say yes to you. And they're also supporting awesome organizations. One of my favorites, Step Up, which is an organization that helps to mentor girls and young women with their professional dreams. It's just such a refreshing approach that, you know, an iconic brand that's almost 100 years old, it, you know, is moving in this direction to really help us all shift our focus to joy and those joyful bites we can take every day out of life.
Yes.
So I was really
makes it more joyful.
excited to be part of that conversation with you. Of course, chocolate. My son is so excited. He's like, Mom, this is the best job ever. You know, we get to have these chocolate breaks, and, you know, it's a win-win for everybody. We all get to think about shifting the focus.
Well,
and I think as the world is opening up, I'm sure you can agree.
Yeah, we got to let you go. We're out of time.
I just want everybody to feel good.
Thank you so much for being with us.